My name is Miss Tiffany Scott, and I am the freshman counselor at North Chicago Community High School. If you've been a recent frequenter of social media, more specifically the app TikTok, then you've probably seen videos with the song, Bored in the House and I'm in the House Bored, Bored in the House and I'm in the House Bored. Although these videos are humorous and they provide us with a brief comic relief, boredom is a real issue for us as we continue to be sheltered in place in our home. Finding ways to manage our boredom, stress, and anxiety while at home will continue to keep us and put us on the path of being happy and healthy. So that's why today we're going to discuss ways that you can manage stress, anxiety, and boredom during social distancing. There are what I call a few side effects of social distancing. The first is anxiety. During social distancing with anxiety, you may worry about family or yourself and whether or not you guys will contract COVID-19. You also might have concerns about obtaining food or supplies and trouble focusing or sleeping. Depression might surface with having a low mood due to breaking from your normal daily routine. It can also cause feelings of boredom and loneliness. Anger might surface as you may have feelings of loss of freedom, resentment towards those that are enacting stay-at-home orders, or anger towards those who may have exposed you or others to the virus. And then last but not least, you might feel a little bit of stigmatization or feeling like someone is giving a label that limits them. This might occur if you've been sick or someone that you know is or has been sick from the virus. In addition to the side effects on the previous slide, stress is another common concern. Stress is a feeling of emotional or physical tension. How you may see stress are changes in sleep and eating patterns, fear over your own health or health of loved ones, or difficulty sleeping and concentrating. A little bit more about anxiety. The American Psychological Association, APA, defines anxiety as an emotion characterized by feelings of tension, worried thoughts, and physical changes like increased blood pressure. Anxiety is a normal response to potentially harmful or worrying triggers. It is also sometimes necessary for survival. Back in the early days of humanity, people had to worry about foraging for food and fighting predators. When a predator or danger would approach, alarms would set off in our bodies. These alarms would be in the form of rapid heartbeat, sweating, and increased sensitivity. Over time, as dangers of predators decreased, our anxieties began to revolve around work, relationships, money, life, and more. Anxiety is normal when it does not interfere with performing daily tasks. There are many different ways to manage your stress and anxiety at home. The ways that I will highlight in this presentation are wellness apps. I'll walk you through two of my favorite wellness apps: coloring, gratitude journals, keeping a daily schedule or scheduling offline times, exercising, and reading. For the wellness apps, I'll walk you through Tide and Breathe. Both of these apps are based off of mindfulness practices and activities. Mindfulness is basically paying attention to your surrounding or what's going on in the present, being aware of what you see, think, hear, and feel. A quote that I found on mindfulness that I really liked is that it's about breathing, noticing what's happening right here and now, sending a gentle smile to whatever you're experiencing in this moment, whether it's easy or difficult, and then letting it go. So the first app is Breathe. Okay, so my first favorite app that I've discovered is called the Breathe app. So we're going to click on Breathe. And every time that you click on the app, even if it's not a new day, because I did this earlier, and it's still asking me, how are you? So it's going to ask, how are you? And this is where you answer a few questions about how you're feeling or anything like that so that it can give you some recommendations. So we're going to click Start. First, it's going to ask you to take a breath so you can do a deep breathing exercise with the app for about 10 seconds. It's a nice thing, or a nice way to kind of just clear your mind and to focus on how you're feeling in that moment and what you're thinking in that moment. But we're going to skip that right now. Then it's asking how you are doing physically. So I'm just going to put meh today, just because I'm a little tired. Starting to get a headache from looking at a computer screen too long, but I'm sure we can all relate to that. Then I'm going to click next, and then it's going to ask how you are doing mentally. So mentally, let's say good. I am in a good headspace mentally today. So next, and then emotionally. So what are my emotions? So I'm going to click add emotions. Let's go to this one because I want to say that I'm tired. I am a little tired today. Let's explore the other ones. Let's go to extremely happy ones. I am grateful for today. There are a few things that I'm grateful about, and then I also feel connected because I am able to create this video for you and to connect with all of you. So I'm going to do all done, but you can definitely add more emotions based off of how you're feeling, more or less. And then I'm going to say see results. So these are the recommendations based off of what I put for how I feel physically, mentally, or emotionally. So there is a gratitude meditation. You can pick what kind of voice you want to listen to, as long as it doesn't have that lock sign on it. The lock sign, I guess, is for premium users, but there's still 2 options for me on my free way. So, and then there's also a version in Spanish as well. So I get the option to listen to it in English from Jamie or in Spanish from Oscar. I'm going to click Spanish and then listen. But you won't be able to hear it on this live. But that is one thing you can do. It's about a 5-minute video to go through thinking about how I can boost resilience and positive feelings by focusing on gratitude, as it says. There's also other activities. Other times that I've done this, I've gotten some recommendations on like taking a walk outside and listening to one of these mindfulness activities to kind of to be present in the moment as far as what I'm seeing and feeling and hearing outside. There's one on kindness. You can click see more, or you can click finish. Another way that you can go through some of these activities is to click on explore. And this is where you will find different types. So there's some for kids if you want to do some for any younger siblings or family members that you have in the house. Some for sleeping, stress, anxiety, focusing. So there's basically a lot of different options on here for you to be able to take the time to yourself and to practice some mindfulness activities and mindfulness meditation. So that is the Breathe app. Okay, and now I will walk you through the Tide app. Okay, so my second favorite app is the Tide app. So this app is mostly of sounds. Well, actually, it is a combination between soothing sounds and mindfulness activities that you can listen to as well. So I'll be honest, I've been using this recently for sleep. So my favorite sound, which is what you see right now, is called the storm. So it's like listening to a storm or a thunderstorm at night. And so you can see it just plays this, it keeps looping this as long as you want to. So there are also different options at the bottom. So there's focus, sleep, nap, and breathe. Since I use it for sleep, I click sleep. And this is where you can either set an alarm, so it can play all night. It'll play when you close out of this window as well. But you can set an alarm for when you want to wake up. I usually turn the alarm off. And right here in the middle, I can set a timer. So when I have the alarm off, I can set a timer, and I usually set it for 30 minutes because that's about how long it takes me to go to sleep by the time I lay down. So But you can set it for however long you want to, or you can turn it off. And so if I have it for 30 minutes, after 30 minutes, it will cut off, so that it's not playing the sound all night. And then I can also change the sound right here where it says storm. So if I like the sound of waves, if I just want rain, there's music. And then you can also click add more and you can find a sound that you like. So I'm going back to my storm. And then, so when I'm all set and ready, I click this little moon button. I need to charge my phone. But I click this little moon button, and then it will play for the next 30 minutes. What I discovered today was that I actually have to come back in here and hold this button for it to stop.
Naturally.
Oops, wrong one. Because what happened was, when I went over here for under myself, and you look at sleep, because I didn't stop it until about 30 minutes ago, it looks like I slept for 13 hours, which is not true. I slept for maybe 4. But if you stop it when you actually wake up, or if you use the alarm, then you're able to also track your sleeping as well. Another activity that I was actually on was under Explore, and I clicked on Peace and Coronavirus Crisis, and I started with Hope. So under Hope, you'll start hearing him talking.
Great.
But you
relax
can also
your shoulders.
I'm going to turn this down.
And rest your hands on your lap.
In the background, so I'm going to keep my storm because it's my favorite one.
When you are ready,
and I can go up
just
here and
gently
I can
close your
how
eyes.
loud I want to hear him, and how loud I want the background.
Deep breaths.
The only
Allow
downside about this app is that the only options so far that I've seen is English and Chinese, so there's no Spanish option on it.
Slow.
And then I can pause it. And once again, this will play even when I'm outside of the app. I would just have to come into the app to pause it or to stop it. So this is the Tide app. It's full of soothing sounds to help you focus, sleep, nap. You can do it as a nap, or even just a breathing exercise. Coloring is another form of mindfulness. It can reduce stress and anxiety, improve sleep, and improve focus. If you don't happen to have any coloring books at home, or you're not the type that wants to draw out your own pictures and color them in, or even if you don't have color pencils, crayons, markers at home, that type of thing, there is a really cool app called Colorify where you can download it. It's free, and they have a bunch of different images that you can digitally color in. Gratitude journals are good ways to track the good things in life. The benefits of gratitude journals are it increases positivity. When you take the time to focus on the good things in your life, you naturally become more positive. It improves self-esteem. Keeping a journal is a very personal activity and allows you to be present with your own achievements. It helps you sleep better, it makes you happier, and it reduces stress. And on this slide, I have some prompts that you can start out with for your gratitude journal, or you can just free write about what are some things that you are grateful for every day. I personally usually just write down at least 5 things that I am grateful for within a given day. Creating a daily schedule will allow you to feel some sense of normalcy at home. So try waking up at a certain time, scheduling some of your to-dos and meals, and then also making sure that you attempt to go to sleep around the same time each night. And this will help you with your stress and anxiety. Also, if you can schedule some offline times, so times where you either turn off the TV, you're not watching the news anymore, or you stay off of social media so that you don't see any of the negative news or talk about the pandemic that we're going through right now, then that would also help ease your mind daily. Exercise is not only a good option for your physical health, but your mental and emotional health as well. Try to get up and moving daily, whether it's a light jog in place, a walk around your neighborhood while you're maintaining social distancing, of course, or daily stretches. YouTube is a good resource for exercise routines as well. Planet Fitness and Pop Sugar Fitness are two YouTube channels that stand out right now. And last but not least, reading is a great way to ease your mind and get a brief escape. If you do not have many books at home or you're looking for new things to read, ebooks are a great option right now. You can get free ebooks from your local library if you already have a library card. Another website is called Gutenberg.org, which has a lot of free ebooks, mostly classics and children's books if you want to read to any younger siblings or family members at home. And then also Amazon Kindle has the option of a library of free ebooks. So these are all free, and there are also different resources out there. If you Google free ebooks, that you can find some ebooks to download. But there is also the option of paying for ebooks as well and audiobooks. It is important more now than ever to take care of your physical, mental, and emotional health. Staying at home is also a great opportunity to find out which healthy coping strategies work the best for you. If you need assistance from a mental health professional, do not hesitate to reach out. It is okay. It is normal to be feeling what you're feeling right now. The state of Illinois has created a hotline for mental health support called Call for Calm. CALL, the number 4, CALM. You can text TALK to 552020, or if you want to speak to somebody in Spanish, you can text hablar to 552020 to speak to a professional. I hope that you all continue to stay safe, healthy, and happy while at home, and continue to move forward in managing and coping with your stress and anxiety while we go through these times. Thank you.